And then in 1994, when I was in kindergarten, I was selected to be the hearing and speech month poster child, and that was at the beginning. My family's advocating for cochlear implants and hearing and spoken language. And so I got to go to New York for a photo shoot and meet Lionel Hampton, who was a jazz musician, and I also got to go to Washington, D.C. for all these events and to meet all these politicians. So that's me in the newspaper. And then, as I said, I was in mainstream school all throughout my life, and the reason why my parents chose this option because they wanted me to learn how to navigate myself in the real world and advocate for myself as a person who happens to be deaf and wears a cochlear implant. And another reason they want me to be mainstream school because they want me to learn the language from my hearing peers. You know, they want me to be able to pick up incidental language and vocabularies. And so some examples my parents told me that I learned through incidental language was like, sure, how come? You know, all these words that I just pick up from, you know, being people surrounding me. And then I started off throughout my life and received honors, and I was very involved in extracurricular activities in middle school and high school, such as French Club, National Honor Society, Film Club, and I basically had a very good, success with mainstream settings. And then when I was about 8 years old, I also have a younger brother who's 4 years younger than me, and I also have a sister who's 8 years younger than me. And when I was 8 years old, she was born, and my parents found out that she was deaf too. And so, because I didn't receive my implant until I was 2.5 years old, they saw that, you know, it took a while for me to catch up on my slight language delay and all that. They wanted my sister to get a head start in learning the language and also hearing. So they got her implanted at 15 months, which was the youngest age at that time. And there's a huge noticeable differences between being implanted at 2.5 and 15 months. For example, I didn't finish going to therapy until I was 10 years old, and my sister, she was done by the age of 6, and she had a much easier time in school because she didn't have that language delay that I did. And then when I was 10 years old, I got Dr. Bill Award for being an advocate for cochlear implants. So that's like, you know, my build up to becoming an advocate for cochlear implants. And then for about 4 years, I played piano, and when I was 12 years old, I won a music scholarship award called Evan Glennie Music Scholarship. And Evan Glennie is a very well-known musician. She is deaf, but she plays the drum, and she doesn't wear any shoes. As long as her feet is completely bare when she plays the drum, so that she can feel the vibrations of the drum. And she's very talented, and so I had the opportunity to meet her. And then when I was in 8th grade, I decided, well, I need to be more vocal about cochlear implants because, as I said, I was one of the 200 children to get in the country, so cochlear implants were not widely known in those days. And even, 15 years later, cochlear implants were still not known, and so I felt like I needed to spread awareness. So I bought a book called How to Build Web Pages for Dummies, and I read through the book and learned how to build a website. And so Cochlear Implant Online was launched then. And I submitted my website to Technology Fair in the county-wide, and I got first place, and I got to go into the state level, and I got first place in the state level. And that's my award. And then today, we get over about 100,000 to 200,000 hits per month. And it's actually, if you type in Google cochlear implant, you'll find this website on the first page of Google search. And so the goal of the website is to educate not just people to the general population about cochlear implants, but also to give parents with newly diagnosed deaf children some encouragement that their children can succeed and, be part of the real world and be able to hear and speak, and they'll just, live to the fullest of their life. And in my first year of high school, my implant failed after 13 years of hearing, and wanted to hear the new implant, the sounds. And so, but now that is working fine. And then about 10 months later, unfortunately, my implant failed for unknown reasons, and I had to go through this whole surgery. And even though I had the same generation implant, but because the surgeon couldn't place, because the implant is something called electrodes, which is like a little string that goes inside the cochlea, and because it's so tiny and fragile, it's very complicated for the surgeon to put it in a certain place. So the surgeon couldn't put it in the exact same place, and so that's why it took me a while to relearn to hear again, the same generation. And I even had to go to New York University to be able to help me get back up to speed of